Today I'm going to be using the Henson AL13. This is the mild one, but it's the 2022 model, 2.0 let's call it. I don't know. Okay, this one is an aluminum razor. It weighs 38 grams. It's light. You know, I've done a face shave with it. Came out pretty good. It was really smooth. I did cut myself here. Now remember, this is 38 grams. This is the lightest razor I have ever used. So that's something to keep in mind. Now I've been going on, now their website is very interesting. It's not one of these, you know, stupid websites that make no sense, that doesn't really give you any value when you start researching these razors. Theirs is way different. And one thing I figured out is these RK blades, they've put a lot of thought into these, and they're made in India, and they're supposed to be precisionally made for this razor. So by using the code below, when you purchase your Henson razor, if you like it, Henson razors do not advertise on Amazon. They don't sell on Amazon, which I thought was weird, but after listening to a few of their videos, I saw that they're not trying to get like affiliate marketing content creators like myself and a bunch of other people that are on YouTube. Their whole thing is, hey, you know, we just want to give the best product we can, and we're not going to put it on sale. And they don't put this razor on sale, so you don't have to worry about buying it today and tomorrow it being, you know, $10, $15, $20 less than what you paid for it. So it gives you peace of mind. At least it does me. All right, so, you know, like I said, these blades are made in India. I'm going to give them a try. Since it's made for this razor, I figured why not. My first shave with it, it came out great. You know, I thought, you know, I'm going to stick with what I know. But I am going to try these RK blades. So, wow, that's kind of nice packaging as well. There's no glue or, you know, any type of residue on this. It's how they package that. That's pretty cool. Now it is a 3-piece razor, so, you know, you just take this blade and put it on top, and there's these bars right here that protrude out. That's where this razor blade's going to seat in. Okay? Not much movement there. If you check out any of your other razors, you're going to see there's a lot of play right there. Okay? That thing is in there. Take a good close look at that. Now I'm going to take the bottom plate and just, you know, stick it right on top. Okay? So now we're looking like this. No rattle. I like to hold them here on the sides. And I'm going to grab the barrel and just screw that in like so. Flip it over here. There's your blade exposure. And you can tell there's very little of it. There's no tabs sticking out the side here. Pretty cool. To give you some kind of comparison, here's the Rockwell 6C with the 6 plate. Look at the blade exposure on those two. Totally different. I'm going to be using Executive Man by Sterling Soap Company. Love this soap. I do have some water blooming in the puck, so I'm going to take a little bit of that out. Start hydrating my head. Now I've got about a week's worth of growth here on my head, so I'm not sure if this, just taking more of this bloom water, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to get through it. So I do have a Rockwell 6C with a 6 plate with an acid blade in it on standby. I mean, I pretty much rock in that razor. I pretty much always have a Gillette acid blade in it. and on the 6 plate because I head shave with it a ton. And I use it on my face a ton because it works. All right. Okay. Going in, as always, with the Henson synthetic T3 knot. Big knot. I'm gonna go grab some soap here. Face is going to be killing after this. All right, so just going in for a head lather. Now, like I said, I do have a Rockwell 60 on standby if this doesn't, work out. So, and this razor is so light. It's a learning curve. You can't press hard. But you want to. Okay. All right. Did a decent job. Okay. Might as well do another pass back there. Now it's really hard to maintain that angle back there. Let's stay up front here. Let's see here. Let me go. Yeah, see the angle of that? If you don't get that angle, it's not going to cut. That could be a problem. There's no margin for error, which is a good thing if you have terrible technique. This might take a minute. Because I'm working with a round surface here. It's my head. Washing it out. Does it rinse out well? Or there's a little residue left there. All right, I gotta go this way. Definitely easier, where it's more flat. No tabs on that, so that pass is easy. I'm not sure how well it did. I think it did okay. Not 100% sure. I can still feel some up there. That's for sure. All right, while that is filling up, I'm going to go back in for the second pass. Now, generally, I only do 2 passes on my head. I very seldom go against the grain unless the razor, needs some help. The blade's not, sharp enough. I think on the one blade on this guy, I actually went against the grain because You know, it couldn't pull it off in just 2 passes, meaning with the grain, across the grain, and against it. All right, so I do feel a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of tingling. This is it after one use. You know, let's just see where this goes. I mean, it cuts amazingly. Little detail work here. Okay. Same thing over here. And you can really see the angle of this thing. See that angle? Well, I gotta quit thinking about it. I won't be able to shave. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We do some detail work here. Well, that was crunchy. Normally you don't get a ton of feedback from this thing. That was pretty crunchy. All right, let's go for the back of the head. Interesting. I'm not even sure where we're at here. Okay. So this is the rinse. Yeah, I can feel a little stubble back there. I'm going to go against the grain back there. I think it might be a little too mild. Yeah, it's different. I got to tell you that. All right, let me give that a rinse. All right, we're back. I had to go right down to this lather because my face was getting cold. So I didn't want to, you know, ruin the face shave from the head shave. But I gotta say, the head shave, good results. I'll comment after the video to let you know. And if you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button. All right. Just did a head shave with the Henson, with their blades from India. Do a little touch up here. I just saw that. Got a great shave. Had to immediately Yeah, I had to immediately go down to this face shave here. So I'm going to go with the grain. Now this is a 38 gram razor. Yeah, it's light. Wow, it's pulling a little bit, but you know, probably been out of the shower now 20 minutes. But if you can see, I'm not putting a ton of pressure on this because that's what I'm trying to learn. It's so light, 38 grams. Most of mine are at least 79. Okay. It's weird because I do a lot of ASMR videos just from, you know, unintentional use of a safety razor. This thing, I'm not getting a ton of audible feedback, and the blade exposure on this is like half of a human hair. Look at the blade exposure on the Rockwell 6C compared to this guy. See how much of that blade you actually see here compared to here? That's engineering, my friend. Okay. So, yeah, let's do the first pass here. When I have to flip this razor, it seems like I want to put more pressure on it, but you got to get that angle right because that's the only way this one's going to shave. No tabs. I like this. You can detail it without having to worry about, you know, this tab on the side of here cutting you. All right. Call that good for right now. It left quite a bit down here. Now, again, you don't get that angle set right. This 30-degree here, it doesn't cut. It's not like a Rockwell 6C where, you know, it starts to get a great shave here and then you can go more shallow and it'll be more aggressive. This one does not work that way. So there, you have a lot more variable misses with this compared to this. You can't miss with this. Does that make sense? All right, so going back in for the second pass here. Water to the tips. This pass, I should be able to tell a little more what's going on just because, like I said, my face was a little dry prior to shaving because I did a head shave first. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of the soap. And look at that soap. I mean, it's Cool Whip. It's exactly what you want. All right, beautiful. Okay, across the grain. It's about as much feedback as I can get from it. Same thing on this side. Add some more down here like I always do. Okay. Yeah, it's pulling a little bit. Probably my angle. Now I can say this, better blades for my skin and face, probably gonna work better in this guy, but you know, I wanted to give it a shot. Let me give that a rinse. You know, what I've always believed is if you find a razor you like, still some down, they're gonna have to do some touch up, but you know what, I always do that. So yeah, if you find a razor that you like, then generally the blades that you use with other razors tend to work out well in others. And you know, I have a ton of blades that I can test. Not really concerned about this last pass here. I might even pull a little bit on it. Okay. Doing a better job. Okay. All right, let's give that a rinse and we'll go over this shave. Okay. All right, let's do the tell-all here, the alum block. Nothing up top. A little bit right here. Not much. It stings through here. That's where I cut myself the last time with it. Pressing too hard. Oh, shit. Little tingling down here. Can feel a little bit of hair. Okay, I'm going to go up top too. Let me get some of this on here. Okay. All right. Pretty good shave. I'm going to use some Thayer's witch hazel on here as well. Okay, losing my balance. All right, I'm gonna let that air dry. A little bit down here. Yeah, still a little bit down there. Yeah, I'm not, I got a better shave with the Aster blade in it than I did the RK blades. Now that's my skin, face, and hair type. So take that at, your own discretion. I can, I can tell you this. A lot of blades, razor blades and razors, I should say, a lot of razor blades that work on my face might not work on yours. So all this varies. And if you're, if you've been shaving for a while, you understand that concept. You got to find someone, with your face skin type that you like, and stick with what you're probably going to fall pretty much in the same area. Okay. All right. So letting that dry, I'm going to go in with some Nivea. Love this stuff. Inexpensive, and it's good. So I go about yay much. But, I put that on my head too. Okay. Going around my face, it feels good. Cheeks even feel like there's a little bit there, okay? Yeah. Not my closest shave. Gotten better. But I can see the market for it. If there's a razor that you would compare to a Tesla, this is the Tesla of safety razors. Now, is it going to work for me? I can't really say yet. I need more time with it. Now, I've never used these blades before, and to me, that's very important. That blade might not be perfect for my skin type, okay? So that's the way I look at it. I don't know. I can't really say yet if this is, the razor you want to use. Now, I did put a Gillette Nasset blade in this, and I got one hell of a shave out of it my first time. Now, I did cut myself there, but I got a hell of a shave out of it. So I think you got to find blades that work with it, because this blade for me, no, I don't think it's going to ever give me a perfect shave like I want. As for the head shave, it's burning a little bit back here, a little stinging. It did a good job. I mean, again, I did go against the grain with it, which, with a Rockwell 6C 6 plate, I mean, dude, it's just, with the grain, across the grain, and I'm done. Maybe a little bit of pickup, but not much. Same thing with my face. Rockwell 6C with a Gillette Nasset 6 plate, 2 passes, BBS, glass. This isn't glass, but it's their blade. So give me some more time with it, and I'll let you know how everything works out. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, because I can use your help in all the comments below.